Hello everybody and welcome to the second game of Judson University I-90 invite here at Judson. The game has started without us. We just finished the top of the first inning. No. Bottom of the first inning? Top of the first inning.
We just finished the top of the first inning.
Top of the first inning. Already all mixed up. It's okay. We had a ground out to second base for the first out, a strikeout for the second out, and then with 2 outs, the Stateline Fury had a hit to the fence on the left side, like it actually hit the fence, which is impressive for 13U. And then the following batter had a line drive past the left fielder, and then we just saw our ground out to shortstop. So, now that we have a break, I will be your play-by-play announcer today. My name is Addison Tenorella, and with me I have my mom.
Hello, my name is Kim Tenorella.
And we've been around the game of softball forever. For me, pretty much my whole life. For her,
just
also
about my
pretty
whole
much
life.
her whole life. So, we're super excited to be covering the second game that we are broadcasting tonight. This one is Huntley Red Raiders against the Stateline Fury. Both of these teams are 13U, and no runs have scored yet.
So who do you think has the advantage today?
I think Stateline Fury have the advantage because they had a break. Huntley is playing for their second game in a row with only probably about a 10-minute break, if that, 15-minute break in between games. So I'd be a little tired. They only have 12 on their roster. So pretty much the whole lineup is playing again. So now we're at the bottom of the first inning. First up for Huntley, we have Kylie Deegan. She's our shortstop that made the last out of last inning. And her first pitch will be a foul ball over the backstop fence. That went pretty far, landed in the bushes. So they came out strong.
They did.
Second pitch will be a ball outside. Count is 1-1 in the bottom of the first inning. Like I mentioned before, Stateline Fury had a couple good solid hits, just like this one here. Line drive to the left fielder over the shortstop's head. She gets a base hit, stays on first base. And our number 2 batter is Sophia Estorino. She's our center fielder, and she is a lefty. We saw last game that Huntley liked to bunt with runners on first base, no out. So do you think she'll do it?
I don't, only because I didn't see her bunt at all the last game.
She's a slapper.
A little bit of a slap going there. We were talking about that last game that they didn't seem to have any slappers, but looks like she's going to try. So that'll be interesting. See if Stateline Fury has a better defense, has a defense at all against the slap.
I know it looks like they're in bunt defense right now. She fouled that ball off. The count is 1-1. But if you don't know specific terminology for softball, bunt defense usually is third baseman is in and our first baseman is in to cover the small ball game. But usually for slap defense, you have your shortstop and your second baseman in to cover the slap because that's where they're trying to aim the most. And she'll foul it off again. She has 2 strikes on her now. Runner still on first base. And looks like they're switching out catcher's mitts. Looked like the other mitt was brand new.
Yeah, maybe she had a hard time squeezing. Wasn't broken in enough.
Yeah. Beginning of a game is not the right place to break in a glove. You just struck her out looking, tried to get a striker out, throw her out. Throw is a little bit slow going to second base, so we have 1 out, runner on second base now. And we have Danny B up to bat. We've learned from the last game that we have trouble pronouncing her name.
Yes.
I'll try my best. Biduzik?
Bizdusek.
They spelled it out for us. But I fear
We like Danny B better.
Danny B sound, it flows better.
It does. It's got a good flow. Danny B.
Danny B. All right.
Runner on third. It was a wild pitch.
She's got a foul ball to the first base dugout. Count is 1-1. One thing that I've seen is Huntley does a really good job of getting up in their counts, or like even in their counts. So they'll take a ball and then they'll foul something off, and they're really good at being aggressive. As we see here, another foul ball straight back. She got 2 strikes on her now, 1 out, runner on third base.
All right, so what are you thinking here? What do you think Danny B is thinking?
If it were me, which it's not, but if it were me, I'd be trying to hit it right side, which she looks like she's doing pretty well with her foul balls. Another one to the first base dugout. But the reasoning is even if you pop it up to the second baseman or the right fielder or even a grounder to anyone on the right side, it allows that runner to score, and it's almost like a sacrifice bunt, but instead you're hitting it. Nice grab there by our catcher for Stateline Fury. Number 15, that is Cheyenne Summers with that grab. The count is 2-2. Another foul ball down first base line.
Yeah, she's definitely trying to hit it down the first base side, which is great. A great at-bat for her. She's doing what she should do so she can get that runner in to score.
And that's definitely showing really high softball IQ, as my coaches like to say it. Because most batters just try to pull it down the third base line. She'll pop it up again down the line. It'll hit the fence. Great effort there by the first baseman, but really nothing you can do if it hits the net.
Definitely a great at-bat for Danny B. She is just giving it all she's got. What do you do as a pitcher? You're not a pitcher.
I'm not a pitcher, so I wouldn't know. What would you do? You were a pitcher.
Oh, ball right to us. Well, my favorite was always low and inside. To me, if you're going low and inside at the knees, it's hard to push that to the right side of the field.
Yeah. Maybe a change up? Or she's late on the ball. I'm not sure. This is why I don't pitch. So she hits it down the first base line. First baseman almost gets it, knocks off her glove. She did exactly what we were talking about. Hits it to the first baseman. Run scored.
Yep. Great at bat by Danny B.
Unfortunately, the first baseman wasn't able to grab that. Just bounced like right off the palm of her hand, it seemed. So run will score. Runner on first base. Now we have Emily Poplik. Right?
Poplik. P-O-P-I-L-E-K. Poplik.
We have a hard time with last names, as you could tell. Solid hit, up in the air. Third baseman got it. Easy play there. We have 2 outs now.
Runner stays on first. No chance to advance on that. All right, who do we have now?
We have Miss.
That doesn't look right. That is number 8. Solid hard ground ball up the middle, right through the pitcher, into center field. Runner advances. Now we have runner on first and second.
They gave me a faulty lineup.
They did. Our lineup didn't work.
I must have changed it. It's okay. So that was...
Now we have Miss Zapata up.
Yes, now we do. So that was Olivia Golshenko? Now we have Gabriela Zapata up, foul ball, straight back. We have runner on first and second base, 2 outs. Let's see how they do here. like I said before, they're really good at going out and attacking the ball. They love their first pitches, swinging at first pitches, I should say. She'll swing and a miss on this one. That looked like your inside pitch that you love so much.
That was a good swing. Yeah, definitely. It was in low at the knees. Looks like she's got a hard time. Pitcher should come back with that same pitch.
Bingo. Oh. Foul it up.
Out of play.
Hit the net. Good effort there by the catcher and the third baseman for the Fury. Cheyenne Summers is the catcher once again, and the third baseman is Madeline Sullivan. She was the one that hit the solid liner past left field before we were live. Props to her.
Yep.
Right, we got 2 strikes, no balls as of now. And she'll swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the third out. Nice pitch there by the Fury.
As we like to say, left 2 ducks on the pond.
That is true. That is true.
Left them stranded.
Now it will be the top of the second inning.
So who's our pitcher today? We didn't get to see our pitcher last time because we weren't live yet.
Our pitcher today for Huntley is Miss Carson Ledgerwood.
Okay.
She's number 34, batting 10th today. It looks like she's doing pretty well so far.
Her approach is a little bit different. Looks like she's turning a little bit when she throws. It's kind of interesting. That's going to definitely throw off a batter.
Yeah. Looks like she's got some good spin on it too. Our first batter up is Mackenzie Malosh. I'm
right
totally butchering these names. Makosh?
Makash.
Makash.
We'll call her Makash. Sorry, it's wrong.
She's number 13 for Stateline Fury. She'll be our leadoff hitter, and her, oh my gosh, their catcher. She does not play on my team. She's not my catcher.
It's Miss
Or
Zapata.
our catcher. Cheyenne Summers. Wrong team.
That says Zapata.
On deck. We did it again.
You said the catcher.
Is on deck.
Okay, well, the catcher was late 'cause she was the last at bat, so I apologize.
That's fair. That is Miss Gabriella Zapata.
We may be related, but we're not always on the same page.
Well, same page, just different book.
Different book.
Did that once before.
We're in the same library at least.
Might do it again.
All right, that was a foul ball.
One strike here. Looks like a changeup. She'll pop it up in between the left fielder and the shortstop, and she'll catch it easy. It's our first out of the inning. Let's see who caught that. That is Miss Lauren Smith with the out there. Great communication between the shortstop and the left fielder. Those are always hard plays right in between. Outfielders have priority over fly balls in between them because they have a better read on it. And it's
much easier to come in than go out.
for sure.
Oh, nice hit. Oh, and that gets by our left fielder. Rolls all the way to the fence.
And she'll take second. That's a solid double there. Fury has got a lot of energy coming into this game, and you'll see it's paying off. Let's take another look at that hit. Our next batter up is number 2, Jessica. Oh my gosh. Jessica M. I don't want to butcher that.
Nope, not even trying. Moch Bichel? Sorry, it's a very long name. We'll just say Jessica M.
Jessica M. Just like Danny B.
Danny B, Jessica M. We're all good. Oh.
Swing and a miss. Good grab there by the catcher. Pop up there. Runner on second base. 1-1, 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Looks like she's hitting that same outside spot. See if she goes for it once again. It's worked the past 2 times. Same spot, just a little bit too outside. Counts 2-2.
I'm wondering if her pitching motion is throwing off the batters. See how long it takes them to get used to it.
Yeah. Strike 3 looking.
Pitcher turns her hips. She's got more of her front hip that turns, and it almost hides her ball, the ball coming out towards the batter.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to see. Next up, we have number 17, Lena Hernandez, up to bat. She'll take ball 1. She's our left fielder for the Fury. Still a runner on second base, 2 outs now. Let's see if she can get a hit. She'll take strike 1, a little bit high. That's a good take by her, in my opinion. No use chasing pitches if you're not low. She'll pop it up to the third baseman. Easy catch. That is the end of the top of the second. Got it right this time.
It's a learning curve.
Just a little bit. What are you seeing here for Huntley? How do you think they should approach these next at-bats?
So we have the, where are we at in the order right now? I think we're right in the middle of the order.
7.
So it looks like, well, so 7, 8, and 9 coming up. So they just need to get on base, just keep advancing. You know, obviously you need runners, so just keep moving them around.
I agree with that. I second that statement.
Get on base, and then hopefully your number 1, 2, and 3 coming up are going to get you in. So
they're doing a great job of being aggressive. Like we keep saying, it's a great thing to see. They don't wait for the strikes to come to them. They go out and attack. Their strike zones are pretty big for what they're swinging at. And they're doing pretty well. They did lose the previous game 4-2 against Palatine. But it was also drop dead. And they ended the game in the middle of an at-bat.
with runners on.
Yeah, so
They could have come back. You never know.
I think if they finished that inning, there could have been a very good chance that they could have
Absolutely.
come back and won the game or even
Tied it up. won
tied
it.
and kept it going. But unfortunately for them, it's drop dead. So that means as soon as the timer goes off, they end the game.
Yep.
No matter what.
Yeah, there's different ways. Some tournaments are finish the inning. Some are just a complete 6, 7 innings. Some are drop dead. So as soon as that timer goes off, play is done no matter what. Which, as a player, it's not the greatest, especially when you're at an at-bat.
No, it's not. The count is 2 balls, 1 strikes. And going back to the different types of ways you can end the game, this past tournament that I played at was drop dead, revert back, which is one that I have not.
Don't do that too much.
No, and it's odd. So if you're halfway through an inning and the timer goes off, you go back to the score of the previous inning, even if you scored and were in the lead coming back from behind. So I know there's a whole bunch of ways that you can end a game. But this one's drop dead. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That was a good spot there by our pitcher. Number 0, Sammy Pierce. Low and outside. That'll be our first out of this inning. Score is 1-0 Huntley.
All right, so now we have number 6,
Harper Wright.
Harper.
Up to bat. She'll take her first pitch as a strike. She's our first baseman for Huntley today. A little bit different from their last game, but it's good to move their positions around. It's good to know more than one position. Count is 1-1. 1 out, nobody on base. And she'll take ball 2 at her head level, not actually at her head.
Yeah, it was over the plate, just a little bit high.
Just a bit.
Oh, that one, pitcher went down below her knees. So it looks like we've got 3 balls and 1 strike. So what are you doing here? If you're a batter, you going?
I would. Just like that. She fouled it down the first base line. So now she's full count, so now she has to protect. But the pitcher also has to be careful not to pitch a little bit too outside the strike zone. But you want them to chase a little bit. So I don't know.
Don't want to walk.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. This pitcher's got some spin to her.
She does.
She also looks like she's the smallest one on the field. But that could just be me.
That's because you're the smallest on the field usually.
Don't have to call me out like that.
Well, if the shoe fits.
Anyways. Ball 1. Up to bat, we have, I don't know, our lineup's all messed up, but I'm going to take an educated guess, and I'm going to say Claire Lieb. And she just got
Hit by a pitch.
Well, looks like she's doing all right. She'll walk down to first base line. Taking a little breather. Guess we're gonna get a look at that. Hit her
Oh, right in the shoulder blade.
Back. That's a rough spot to get hit. That's right on your shoulder blade. Not much padding there. Looks like she's doing all right. She'll stay in the game. She'll be on first base.
That was a nice gesture. The pitcher went over there and shook her hand, made sure she was okay. That was nice to see.
And so did the first baseman. Like that's a really good respect thing.
Yep.
Props to the Fury for that. That's not something that you see super often.
It is not, and it's never fun when you're a pitcher and you hit a batter, especially when you know it hurts. It's one thing to take it off the thigh, but shoulder blade, you just know that hurt.
Yeah.
All right, so who we got batting right now?
We have
Looks like our pitcher, number 34.
Carson Ledgerwood. Count is 1-1. We have 2 outs and a runner on first base. She'll take a ball. That looked pretty close to the zone to me. So good take by her. Making that pitcher work a little bit more. She'll swing. Diving catch by the first baseman. Nice effort there.
Yeah, that was a great play.
That would be Madeline Henning with the diving catch there. And to her backhand side, that's not an easy play to make. We see there. Perfect for the 3rd out there.
Dropped to her knees, still kept the ball in her mitt. She did great on that one.
See, Fury has a lot of energy going right now.
Coach has got them fired up, yep.
Definitely hyping them up. Her name is Paige Marzalek. I wish people would have easy names.
Yeah, because your name is so easy.
You can sound it out and it'll be okay.
Yes.
Or you can just Cinderella. That's
happens a lot. Yeah,
close enough.
Cinderella with a twist.
Cinderella with a T, but without the D.
With a twist.
Okay.
All right. So who do we got up for Stateline Fury? Looks like number 9.
That would be Addison Gufaston.
Gustafson?
Gustafson. I can't read, okay? I was more excited over the fact that we share a name.
Okay. And it's just as long as yours.
Sure.
Oh, good hit. And
Up to the center fielder. She's got some good range on her. That'll be Sophia Estorino for Huntley. Let's take another look at that range from our center fielder.
that was a great catch it right to her.
1 out now. This pitch will be a strike.
Looks like we got our pitcher number 0, which is always kind of odd.
Don't see that too often.
No, you don't.
This is Miss Sammy Pierce. She'll take strike 2 looking. She's hitting that outside spot pretty consistently. Coach is telling her to move up in the box towards the plate. Let's see if she'll hit that outside spot again, and she will. She does a good job of reaching out, grabbing the end of that ball, fouling it off down the third base line. Let's see if she'll do it again. If you were a pitcher, would you keep throwing that outside spot?
Absolutely. It's working for her, so I would definitely do it. And proved it right there, swing and a miss.
That would be our second out of our inning here, at the top of the third. Now we have a lefty, top of the order, Miss Autumn Kinney. And she hits it to the pitcher for our third out of the game. Let's take another look. Good swing there, goes and gets the ball. Just unfortunately right to the pitcher.
It was an interesting little flip of her bat too.
It's hard when you're a lefty. Although I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't either. We're both righties, so never had that happen.
Oh,
Although I have tried to bat lefty. It's
So
not
have I.
easy.
It is not easy. But if you're a natural lefty,
Then it's easy.
probably. You just got to start young. I know there's a lot of switch hitters where you can go from batting in the righty box to batting in the lefty box, and that takes talent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to me it's like you got to change your brain.
Yeah. I can't even throw lefty.
It's not pretty.
No, it's not. I've tried to write lefty too.
That might be better.
Than my actual handwriting?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's test it right now.
You actually look better as a lefty. You're not known for handwriting. I'm not going to say what she just wrote to me.
It was nothing
nice
mean.
to your
All
mother.
I said was that I love her the most, and she's my favorite person in the world.
And your favorite mother?
Favorite person.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a stretch, but that's okay.
You just don't
You
believe
have
me.
other family members. Just teasing you. All right. Who do we got up for bat for Huntley?
We have Miss Sophia Erickson, number 4. She is batting, I want to say 11th.
Yeah, the lineup's a little bit goofed up. Looks like she's still playing second base. She played second base last game, had a great game at second.
So swing and miss on this one. Sammy's got a lot of spin on her ball.
She does. She's been pitching for a while, it looks like.
She may be small, but she may be mighty.
Small ones always are.
Solid hit to the second baseman. Fortunately, right to her. They'll get her out at first base. Easy play there by Brooklyn Teeler.
Okay, let's look at this. That was a great play by second base.
First pitch fouled straight back. Thank God for that fence. We have our bottom of the order hitter. We have Jalen Fuentes. He's our right fielder here. for Huntley up to bat. 1 out in field. She's got 1 strike on her. Make that 2.
Nice pitch.
Yeah.
Looks like that was the inside corner.
Sammy's got some speed on her.
She does.
Take me right now and I'll do like a
I don't know if I could hit off her.
Sure you could. You better.
Yeah, I'm only like 4 years older than her. Solid hit up in the air in between second base, center, and left, and our center fielder comes in all the way and catches that ball.
Yeah, right at the field, right at the edge.
That's number 1, Josie Augustin. I'll say that's right.
take me out.
So we've got 2 outs in the field now. We have our leadoff hitter up, Miss Kylie Deegan.
Oh!
Solid hit, line drive to third baseman, bounces off her glove.
Shot it.
Shortstop fields it, throws it to the first baseman, and gets her out. Let's take another look at that beautiful play. Now that is teamwork. Solid line drive right back to the third baseman, hits off her glove, shortstop picks it up and throws it. Beautiful stretch there by the first baseman.
That was a good play all the way around.
Wait, you want to go like
First baseman laid out and caught it actually on her belly.
That takes,
Some skill. We
Yeah.
talked last game about first baseman.
they need more props.
They do.
Throw the ball on the ground, they got it. Throw the ball in the air, they got it.
At their shins.
Yeah. I could not be a first baseman.
No.
I'm too short.
You are? Sorry, you didn't get that from me.
Although, I will say some short first basemen can jump really high. Not me. That is not me. What do you think's going through Huntley's head right now, as a whole?
Well, Huntley is winning 1-0, so right now they're just in prevent defense, I guess you could say. Want to make sure they don't get anybody on base. Don't want to get anybody past second base that could score.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm pretty sure you can hear it. I can hear it really loud. The Fury dugout is explosive.
Yep, they are cheering loudly, that's for sure.
That's a huge, huge thing for them, is having a lot of energy. Swing and miss. But energy is a huge thing in all of these games. They're cheering, they're loud, and of course when we show them they don't.
Yep, exactly.
But I can hear them. She'll bunt up in the air, it lands. So our pitcher will field that, but it won't be in time. She got a little bit lucky on that one. Usually when you pop up a bunt, it doesn't work out well, but
Yep, so the bench is cheering, that's why we hustle. So she definitely beat that one out. All right, so who do we have next?
we have Madeline Sullivan up to bat. She was the one that hit the fence on the left field side before we started our broadcast.
So is she trying for the right side again, or is she going to pull it left?
She hit it left side this time. So
I'm just asking for this at bat. What do you think she's going to do?
I think she's got a lot of power to her. I think she's going to go left side again. See if she'll pull it again. But they're throwing her outside. She'll take strike 1. The count's 2 balls, 1 strike. Looks like they're doing a good job of trying to throw her outside, trying to throw her off balance so she can't pull it. Runner takes second. Throw not in time, gets away from the shortstop as well, so she'll be safe at second.
Looks like she actually got hit by the ball being thrown by the catcher. Looks like it hit her in the hand.
That's rough. Always is. Let's see. 2-2. Hard ground ball to the shortstop, makes a beautiful throw to first base. First base will throw it away, and the runner will score. The score is now tied. It's 1-1. It was a great job by the first baseman, except for the throw. It was great way to read the runner going to third. Let's take another look at it. Solid hit to the shortstop, makes a great play, great throw. Good read. The throw is just a little bit short.
And that's the danger with doing that, is throwing back to third. So it was in the dirt. Third base missed it, and that run scored.
So it's now tie game. We have Madeline Henning up to bat, number 31. This is our first baseman for the Fury. There's one out, nobody on base. Counts 1-1. Counts 2-1, actually. She'll swing at a ball that looked just about above her head, foul her off. She's got 2 strikes on her now. I appreciate the aggressive approach. I feel like a broken record, but that's one thing that I cannot get enough of. I love when teams, especially my team, are aggressive. Ground ball to the pitcher, easy play. That's the second out of the game.
Inning.
Of the inning. Of the game. Of the inning.
Yeah, it's definitely the one thing that I've noticed when you're at like 12U, 13U. You see that aggressiveness come out a little bit more. It's not so much, you know, learning to pitch and learning your positions. These girls now have like figured it out a little bit, and they want to play.
Yeah, for sure. Fury will take ball 1. This is Brooklyn Tiegler. Number 3, this is our second baseman. She'll take ball 2. That was in the same spot, high outside. Carson's pitching in the circle for Huntley. Ooh, that was close. 3 balls. I thought that was a strike, but that's just me. I have a different angle. Ball 4, she'll take her base. What do you think's going through Carson's head right now?
Carson, you know, doesn't want to walk another batter. That's for sure. She's probably upset that she did walk that one. So, you know, the go-ahead run is now on first base, obviously. So she just wants to make sure her pitches are where they need to be so she can get this next one out, because there is 2 outs.
That there are. And she came back with a beautiful strike.
She did.
See if she can keep it up. Solid hit down the third base line. It hits the line, so they call it fair. They'll only advance once. That was a good spot right there.
That was a great spot.
That hit right on the line.
Yep, saw that chalk kind of puff up. Puff? Puff of dust. Puff of chalk.
Cloud of chalk. Something.
Okay, we're not going to go that. Yes, we'll go in that rabbit hole and never come out. All right, so we got runners on first and second, 2 outs, and who do we have batting?
We have number 15, Cheyenne Summers. This is Fury's catcher. We didn't mention it earlier, but Madeline Henning is the pinch runner. She's at first base now. She'll hit the ball to the pitcher, easy out. They're doing a great job of getting contact. Their timing is pretty much perfect. That's what, the second or third time that we've seen hit straight back to the pitcher.
Yep, it usually means that they're right on it. It's just unfortunately not hard enough to get it past the pitcher.
Yep, I agree. So it's a tie game.
Is a tie game. Watching Coach on the camera right now, getting her team fired up.
How do you think this game's going to go? Give me your half-game prediction.
You know, right now it's anybody's game. I mean, it's 1-1, so it's basically like a 0-0 game. You know, it's just coming up. It's going to be pitching, and obviously, who gets the hits? I mean, it could be anybody's game at this point. What are your predictions?
I think the Fury has a little bit more energy than the Raiders.
True.
They're dancing in the outfield. They got their little outfield traditions, you know. They're ready to go. They're hyped up. And I think with their batting, they're a little bit more aggressive than Huntley. So I think I think they'll come out on top.
All right. I don't know. Huntley doesn't want to lose 2 in a row. So I think they've got to buckle down and fight.
Oh, I don't doubt they will.
This is from what their schedule shows, it's their first game of the season. You don't want to start out 0-2. So there's some schedule. Their schedule for 2024 does show 0-0, but they could have just updated that
I think
game
that
changer.
was just for fall.
That's possible.
Or maybe they like started a new one for
I
spring.
think they started a new one for spring, but that's okay.
It's all right.
Either way, you don't want to go 0-2 on a tournament.
I agree, especially their own one.
Their own tournament, yeah. So we are at the I-90 Huntley Invitational,
Located at
Judson University in Elgin, Illinois. Beautiful night. Lights are on.
it's a little bit cloudy.
A little cloudy. A little bit of bugs flying around, but no cicadas, so that's a good thing.
I would take small bugs over cicadas any day.
It's easier to inhale small bugs, though.
Yeah, but at least they can control where they fly and not land on us during a game.
If you're not familiar, the cicadas have infested some of Illinois. They seem to be everywhere, these 17-year cicadas and 13-year cicadas, and just wait for the 1-year cicadas. So.
Yep. So we have no balls, 2 strikes. We have
Estorino, and just struck out swinging.
Of course, now we talk
just
about the bugs and we get attacked by bugs.
Just flew in my face.
You okay?
I'm okay. Thank you for checking.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yep. Came right at me.
We have Danny B up to bat for Huntley. First pitch hits fly ball to the first baseman. She'll catch it on the line. Now we have 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Loving the aggressiveness from Huntley, but it's not working out that well.
Emily up. Ooh, wanted to take that one.
It was
a
a
little
good
bit
take.
high.
It
Yeah,
was
it
a ball.
was a little bit high.
It's a good read by her.
Solid hit.
Right to the center fielder.
That's always rough when that happens, when it's right to a player. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
It's kind of fielding practice for him.
Yeah. I mean, they're making solid contact, but
Right to players, yep.
always. And it's the toughest thing because you can't really do anything about it. I mean,
Exactly.
you're getting solid hits. There's not much you can adjust except for your timing, but that's really, really hard to do, especially at this age. Even as you get older, it's pretty hard to adjust your timing in the middle of a game.
Well, and they're on it. They're hitting it right. They're just hitting it to people. So.
They are.
So what do you think Coach is going to say to them when they come in for their next at-bat?
I think she's going to say, or I think she said their meeting was finished.
Huntley's coach is Ben Erickson. What do you think he's going to say to them when they come into bat next? Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Yes,
the
I know.
Fury.
I apologize. I skipped ahead. I went ahead a whole half inning. I do apologize. Shame. Sorry. I forgot. It was too fast for you.
Too fast. Like, you gotta slow it down for me a little bit, okay? So she'll take ball 1 up to bat. We have Jessica M.
Yep.
I'm just gonna try. Not worth it. She can come up and tell me what her name is after the game. Oh, that was a strike. I thought that was a ball. Counts 2 balls, 1 strike. She'll hit it down the third baseline. Counts 2-2 now. She does a great job of battling back. No. What am I trying to say here?
I don't know, but we got 2 balls, 2 strikes, and she's number 2, so.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, going down third base line, foul again. Rolls all the way into the outfield.
She's on it though.
She is. She needs to just go a little bit sooner.
Later.
Sooner.
Sooner would be more to third base. Later would be... Yes. I'm telling you. Either way, she just struck out. 1 out in the field now. And we have, what do we have up to that? Another hit by pitch. This one does not phase her. That is Miss Lena Hernandez. And that hit her, looked like in the butt, in the
Just
thigh.
glanced off her, yeah. Didn't look like it bothered her at all. She just took off and took her base.
That is a good spot to get hit. If I were to choose to get hit by a pitch, I would choose my leg. She'll take second base.
Yeah, there's a little bit of bobble by Zapata behind the plate, and she took advantage of it and took 2.
That hit by pitch did not phase her one bit.
No, it did not. She was ready. She's making them pay.
She wants some revenge.
Yep.
Let's see here. Oh, swing.
She's taking a good lead off, too. She's ready for third. She wants to score.
That was a foul tip. Count is 1-1 with 1 out. But she is not number 1. She's number 9.
She's number 9. So it's 9-1-1-1.
And the score is 1-1. So many ones.
Ones are wild.
I'm number 1 for high school.
You are. Confuses me every time.
Oh well.
We won't
Anyways,
talk about that.
this isn't my game we're talking about. Solid hit past the shortstop. Almost gets there.
Just went under her glove.
So runner advanced to third base, but the batter will stay at first. Now this is an interesting situation here because there's a lot of things that Huntley could do to fake out our base runners, so they could let her take second base, or they could bunt, as we just seen. They could let her take second base and either throw back to third to try to pick number 17 off at third, or they can throw all the way to second base and try to get her out there, or they can do a trick play and throw it to either the shortstop or the second baseman at their positions and then throw home. But it looks like they're just going to let her take it. That's probably a good read.
Yep, catcher's indifference. Let her have the base. Not worth throwing it away at this point because you don't want that run to score.
For sure.
So a little bit of pressure for Huntley for their pitcher right now.
Shows bunt, gets it down,
Oh, that
doesn't
was a
hit the
good
bat
bunt.
again. They do get her out at first. Throws not in time back home.
Run to score.
So that was interesting. If the bunt hit the bat in the field, would that have been a foul ball or would she have been out?
If it hit the bat again, I think it's a dead ball.
But it was out of the box,
Correct.
so she
I
would have
think
been
it was
out.
still a dead ball.
I'll have to look that up. Why don't you call it? And I'm going to look it up.
You want to look it up?
'Cause
All
I
right,
want to know
so
the answer.
except that you're on the lineup, so I can't see who it is. It looks like we have number 7. She has very long hair, so I'm having a hard time reading that. And it looks like number 7 is Autumn Kinney, left-hander. Hearing some sirens in the background. I don't think they're coming here, though. It's a good thing. So it is 1-1. Oh, good swing. So I guess it was 2-1 because that was strike 3 and swing and a miss. So but that was a good swing. Our scoreboard operator's got a little confused because we didn't see him make a sign for a strike, but that's okay. So not sure. So right now we have Stateline Fury with 2, Huntley Red Raiders 1. All right, how are we doing finding that rule?
Not great.
Not great. Well, you're googling the right thing here. You're looking at
Batter's
baseball.
box. Because nobody pays attention to softball. We
All right.
need.
You talk, I'll look it up.
No, I'm getting there. I'm almost there. I'm on a YouTube video right now. Okay. I think this is the one.
But baseball could have different rules.
They could.
We're thinking if the ball hit the bat when the bat was on the ground, is it dead ball or is she out? She is out, okay. I stand corrected, asking our college players here that are manning the scoreboard for us. It's okay, I like to be told I'm wrong.
No, you
Not.
don't. But it's not fine when I do it.
I admit there's some rules that I just don't remember because double hit.
And it'd be different if she was in the batter's box, but she was not.
Yeah, she was out of the box
And the bat was not either.
Correct.
So
So if she was still in the box and it hit the bat again, then it would be a dead ball. And she's in the box, right? Okay. So I was kind of close.
shows ball pop up in the air will hit the fence.
That was a really high pop-up.
Yeah. We've seen that a couple times now with Huntley. Popping up bunts, they got to make sure to keep their bat on top of the ball.
And pop it down. Pop it down? I knew
Pop
what
it
I
down,
meant.
hit it down,
Hit it down.
hit the top of the ball so it goes down. Ball inside, the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. What do we have up? I can't read her number.
Number 8?
Number 8? That would be Miss Olivia. Count is 2-2 now. Olivia Glashenko. Glashenko.
Cool.
Golshenko? Who knows? Not me.
I bet you her parents do.
She probably would know too.
That's true. I have a couple. They need to write some names phonetically for us because just not really sure. But I think Golshenko is right.
Probably. The count is full. She'll hit it straight up in the air.
Oh.
And it'll drop right in front of the first baseman in the foul territory. It was good effort. I think it was just a little bit of miscommunication there.
I think they lost it in the lights.
Yeah, I had a hard time seeing it too, and I'm inside. But there's a glare on the windows.
There is glare in the window. And it was out of our vision, so it was really high.
It was. Home run in a silo. Oh my goodness. All right, we got full count here, no outs. Ooh, and she'll take strike 3. That looked a little high to me.
I unfortunately didn't see it. I was too busy laughing about the silo comment.
We're the same person. It's kind of scary.
You're my mini-me.
Yeah. All right. What do we got up? That
We
just
have Miss Zapata.
fouled the ball
she is our
straight
catcher.
back. I think you're right.
I think she struck out last time at bat, so she's got a little bit of redemption she's got to do.
I agree. Ooh, swing and a miss. She's definitely coming out strong.
Yep, she's being aggressive. She definitely wants to get a hit, but she's not making some good choices right now. She needs to make sure it's a good pitch before she's swinging.
I think she'll go for the same spot the pitcher.
And she did.
And she did.
Yep, swing and a miss, strike 3.
We got 2 outs now. This pitcher's got a lot of spin to her ball. Was that a screw? If you're a righty and it comes in on you, that's a screw, right?
Got me.
I think so. I think so.
We talked about this earlier. I had a fastball and a changeup, but my changeup was questionable.
So you had a fastball.
I had a fastball and I hit my spots.
I did not. That's why I stopped. I think I'm a better shortstop than pitcher.
You were a much better shortstop than pitcher, but you were also like 9 in all fairness.
I guess.
8, 9, yeah.
Well, we got 2 balls here, no strikes, 2 outs in the field. She'll hit it into the net. First base side. They're all making really good connection. We just got to stay on top of it. I can hear Huntley's coming back with a little bit of energy in the dugout. She'll hit it to the second baseman. Nice play there. Gets her at first. Let's take another look at that play since somebody missed it. Not me. I didn't miss it. Calling you out. Oh, I made her laugh.
I didn't miss it. I just forgot to talk.
Somebody has the giggles. All right. We're in the
I'm
top
composed.
of the 6th. Are you?
I am. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. All right, so we have the same pitcher, number 30. So sorry. Oh, that was not fair, Addison. Not nice.
I'm so funny.
In your own mind.
You're laughing, aren't you?
I am laughing. Stop it. This is very unprofessional.
All right, back to the game.
Number 1 is batting.
There's 1 ball. No strikes. No outs. Swing and a miss. We have the giggles. She'll show bunt
Oh, that was a
And-
little awkward.
and go for it. That was kind of above her head. She did get a piece of it though. Just a little bit above her head. Oh my gosh, look at the sky. It's gorgeous. It's like pink. I can't see that. Oh, it's behind me, that's why. All right. I think she just got hit. I was too busy looking at the sky. All right. Solid hit to the shortstop. She grabs it, gets her out at second, almost gets her at first. That was a beautiful play by the shortstop for Huntley. We have Kylie at short there. Nice, beautiful backhand. Throws it to second, gets her there. Almost gets her at first base. That was a great turn by Sophia Erickson there at second base.
Yeah, that was a great play by shortstop. She knew exactly where she was going, knew where the runner was. Sophia was right there. Just unfortunately, just her running threw her a little bit off balance, and she just couldn't turn it to 1 right away.
Yeah,
Nice try.
it was a beautiful play though. We've seen that, what, 4?
Yeah, they're
Times
great
today?
working those double plays.
And
They
they're
haven't
doing
gotten one yet, but they're close.
almost. It'll happen. There'll be at least one this tournament. for
Definitely, definitely. They're working it.
Sure. Hits it right to Sophia at second base. That was number 31, Madeline Sullivan. Up next, we have Brooklyn Tiegler, the second baseman for the Fury. she'll hit it straight up to the right fielder, and she also catches it on the fly. That will be the third out for this inning.
Yeah, Stateline definitely had great connections. They had great bats. Just unfortunately hit to a player every single time.
Seems to be a theme.
Yep, exactly. That's what happens when you're 13.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Just
that
have that-
still happens as you get older.
Absolutely.
You see it in the college games too, like you have beautiful hits and it's just right to them. For sure. All right, we're in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Bottom of 6. Hopefully we don't have a timing issue like last game. So I think this tournament plays a drop dead. So drop dead means that once that timer goes off, does not matter if you are in the middle of an at-bat or in between batters, does not matter. It means the game is over.
Yeah, for sure. And Stateline is up by 1. The score is 2-1. Stateline Fury. So I believe we're getting pretty close on time. It's getting pretty dark out. We got a pretty pink sunset going on. I was about to say sunrise.
You'd wrong. It is really pretty out there.
It is. They showed it earlier.
See it out the back door
Yeah.
of our prime spot.
Got a beautiful view of the field there.
Looks like our baseball game that we were kind of able to watch. Looks like that's done. I don't see any lights on over there.
So we must be soon.
All right, who do we have up for Huntley?
We have Harper Wright up for Huntley. She's our first baseman. She'll come right out and foul it off. Straight back.
Okay. That's a little awkward.
Bad. She did.
Straight up, out, back, out.
I did not say that. And she did it again. Straight
it
back,
again?
up, out. Anyways, she's got 2 strikes on her.
Good thing that Judson University has really high nets. Otherwise, they'd be chasing those for a while.
Or there'd be cracks in this window.
That's true.
Lots of them. I appreciate the fence. She'll take ball high. Counts 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 6th inning. She's leading off this inning. Hopefully she'll get on base for Huntley. She's doing a great job of going and getting everything that's coming her way that's in the strike zone. Fouled it off again, straight back.
Yeah, she's definitely protecting the plate here. Just going to take that one solid hit. She's right on it. I think it's coming this hit. This one right here, this pitch. There we go. Oh! Sorry.
Straight back at the pitcher. That was a little bit frightening.
That was right at her head. Got a replay of that one?
She did end up making the play though, so props for her. It's straight back at her. I think that was more self-defense than trying to get it.
Absolutely.
Oh, let's see it. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Almost had that too, but she picks it up, gets her out. That was quick thinking by her.
Absolutely. That was just self-preservation. She wanted to keep her teeth. Even though she has a mask on, there's still some injuries that can happen.
Yeah, for sure. All right. We have Claire Lieb up to bat. She's chasing big time. We got 2 strikes on her now. Huntley's on the losing end, so they're definitely trying to get anyone on
Runners.
base that they can. Any way that they can, even if that means swinging at pitches that might not be quite in the strike zone.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit desperate. They're taking some swings at pitches that they maybe not would normally swing at. So they're just getting a little desperate, wanting to get some hits.
Yeah, that is for sure. Ooh, that was close.
Yep,
Take
a little
that
bit
for
low. Yeah,
Ball 1.
it was right at the knees.
I agree. She'll swing at one above her head. It was a foul ball. got 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out in the field.
Oh.
And she made connection.
Yep, she made a connection on that.
Thank you. My words did not work.
Just about send that almost over the dugout. Looks like Huntley's kind of checking out a little bit. Those girls are probably some tired.
But they are cheering a little bit. Hits it to the shortstop, feels it cleanly, throws in time. They'll get her out at first. There's a nice play there by the shortstop. That would be Autumn Kinney. Let's take another look at it. Perfect form there. You would see what my coaches would like to call the gas pedal, where her left foot is up a little bit when she's fielding that ball, and it makes it a lot easier for you to go, oh. Hits the ball over the second baseman's head. Right fielder's right there to grab it.
That was that no man's land. Second base was going back. Right field was coming in and just dropped in. So that was Huntley finally has a runner on first.
Spot. We got 2 outs. Anyways, gas
we have
pedal.
batting?
We have number 4, which is Sophia Erickson.
All right.
She'll take strike 1.
All right, so explain that gas pedal again when you're fielding.
So it helps when you're fielding to have that like gas pedal. It's hard to explain without showing it, but it helps your movement going towards first base, especially if you're doing it with your left foot. And Sophia hits the ball right back to the pitcher, and easy out at first. That concludes the 6th inning. Should we sing a 7th inning stretch?
No, because that's usually later. Oh. Isn't it?
No.
Isn't it in between the 7th inning?
No.
I can see if the girls over here wanted to sing the 7th inning stretch.
This is the 7th.
Isn't it? It's the middle in between, right? See, I was right. Ah. But with timing, we may not have. I mean, we could start a new tradition here.
We should sing a different song.
All right.
All right, so we got it going up here.
So
13.
that was a good try.
All right. So Stateline is up to bat. They are currently winning, so if they take their time, they might be able to hit to the third baseman. It rolls over her.
Yeah,
off her glove, up her arm. That's a tough play. That was a hard hit ball straight at her.
Yeah, unfortunately, it seemed like she gave up on it too. So you could see the frustration creeping in a little bit for Huntley. She didn't hustle after it, even though it was only like a foot behind her. Shortstop had to come in and grab it. So just got to get dialed in.
Yeah, I think they might be a little bit tired. Nice hit.
Oh!
Okay, so hit to the shortstop. The shortstop catches it and throws back to the first base, trying to get her out at first base because there was a runner on. But she overthrew the first baseman.
And the runner advanced to second.
And so she advanced. So we'll take ball 1. Number 2 is up, and that is Jessica M. Still not going to try on her last name. She'll take ball 2 in the dirt. Looks like Huntley's getting a little bit tired, but I think I would be too.
Yeah, exactly. It's a long day for these girls. You know, they did play 2 back-to-back. Nice hit right to the right fielder, sending the runner to third, and she is safe at third.
That was a beautiful slide in the third. Can I just say that?
Absolutely.
I love that hook slide. Oh my gosh, we can take a look at it. It was a good hit. tagged up at second base. Good throw there by the left fielder. Beautiful hook slide. Oh, that's gorgeous. I bet you she works on that quite a bit. I feel like every base runner has their own type of slide they do quite a bit. Like for me, it's a pop-up slide. I pop-up slide all the time.
And what is a pop-up slide?
When you hit the ground and stand right back up. Because you pop up, you know?
Yeah. Just making sure that everybody else knew.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I do have some good video of you at home plate, popping up right, sliding home plate, pop, you're up.
Yeah.
Like you didn't even look like you slid. Yep.
All right. The count is 3-1 here for Lena Hernandez, a left fielder for Stateline Fury. There's 2 outs. Runner on third base. Hard hit past the shortstop. And the runner will score and she'll stay on first base.
Yeah, that was a good RBI. Stateline Fury definitely has the advantage. They've got the gas going, so.
Yeah, for sure. And now they're up by 2. At the top of the 7th. And they definitely have their adrenaline going. We've got
momentum.
For sure.
But again, this is their first game where this is Huntley's second, so I think that's coming into play, and the time should be ending soon. All right, so who do we have batting now? Did I miss that?
Probably. I missed it. We have. I don't know who we have. We have number 9. We have Addison Gustafson. No.
Yes, Gustafson.
Gustafson. Uh-oh. What's going on? Not sure what that was about, but it looked like a warning to the Raiders bench. Not sure. Maybe they were talking about the pitch count? Catcher throws down to second base. She misses it. I'm surprised she didn't take third on that. But that was
the same.
It was a good throw by Zapata behind the plate. Fortunately, just a little bit too far. The shortstop couldn't reach it.
Yeah, she threw on the wrong side of second base. Ball got away from her, so runner is safe.
We got full count, 2 outs. So if I were the runner on second base, you should just be going, no matter what. And she'll pop out to the third baseman in foul territory.
All right, looks like we're going the bottom of 7.
Which is surprising.
See, we could have did the 7th inning stretch. That would be done now, but we already kind of half did it, so we should not do it again.
I agree.
Nobody wants to hear us sing.
I agree. I do not do well with karaoke. I learned that the hard way.
Our college scoreboard workers are singing right now, but we're not singing the 7th inning stretch.
I believe that was the national anthem.
They were just confused by that, weren't they?
It's all right. We'll take the entertainment. All right.
All right, so I bet you this is probably going to be the last inning. It has to be. I mean, time-wise, they've got to be getting close to being done. So Stateline Fury is just on defense. They just don't want anybody on base.
Yeah. Do you think Huntley can come back from this?
You know, I always root for the underdog, but I'm just not seeing it. I know it's Coach Erickson's team. Coach Erickson is definitely the part of the heart and soul of the Beacon Academy, and I definitely want to see them win. I just don't think they have it.
Yeah. They are looking a little bit tired, but you never know. They can always come back in the last inning. Like I say, I always also root for the underdogs.
Looks like we've got our number 12 batter and then top of the order, so you never know. I mean, just takes one. Well, it takes 2 because we need 2.
Yeah. Huntley is down by 2. The score is 3-1 right now. So we'll see what happens here.
Oh.
That almost hit us.
That was definitely over that fence or over that netting and just about hit us in the press box.
Yeah. Should have opened the window. I could have caught it.
Could have caught it.
Yeah, they got it over there.
They do. College softball players so much better.
They got longer arms than I do. I think.
That's true.
All right. I can hear Huntley
I
getting
can
fired up
definitely hear
right now.
Huntley. Yes, I can.
They are definitely rooting. They're definitely ready to come back. They're going to try their best. The count is 1 and 2. Number 23 is up to bat. That would be Miss Jalen
Fuentes.
Fuentes.
Oh.
She swing and a miss, strike 3. She was definitely going for that one, though.
She was swinging for the fences.
Can't be mad at that.
No.
Give her her all.
All right, so we got top of the order. Deegan?
Kylie.
Kylie Deegan. Her hand wasn't in the way. I could have read that.
Get your own lineup.
I wasn't given one. I was just filling in.
I think you do a good job.
Oh, thanks.
Want to come back tomorrow?
No. Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see.
Do I get paid?
No.
No. Hot dogs?
How about you coffee? Wow! Solid hit over the pitcher's head. Second baseman throw is not in time. She made it to first base. That was a good hit and a good play by the second baseman.
Let's
Let's
see
take
that
another
again.
look. Right over her head. Beautiful backhand by the second baseman, but not in time. Although maybe looked like a tie, but tie goes to the runner. So I agree with the umpire on this one. That was a beautiful play, though. Beautiful hit.
Yep, exactly.
Good work on both ends. That's
Great
just
running.
good softball. She'll hit it down the line,
Foul ball.
and they call it foul ball. Oh, that was right there.
It was. It veered off right before third base. So, yeah, that was a good call by the umpire.
Yeah. If it hit her glove or any part of the third baseman, then it would have been a fair ball, but it didn't, and it also didn't hit third base, so it was the right call.
It was. All right, so looks like number 2 is going to try a little bit of a slap.
We've seen this before. This is Sophia Estorino. She hasn't been super successful, if my memory is serving me correctly. But she
there we
hits a
go.
solid
That's nice.
liner
Oh, and it's
past
past
the third base
left
line.
fielder.
Run will score. She takes second. It was a
Alright.
beautiful hit down the third base line, past the left fielder, gets all the way into foul territory, but because it landed fair, they obviously played it out, and Coach Page will come out to settle her team down. That's good coaching.
It was, yeah. Yeah, this is a good time. You want to stop that rally. Plus, it doesn't hurt that time is probably of the essence. Game might be over soon. So you want to take advantage of that.
Yes, the time.
Don't really like when that happens when you're the other team and you got a rally going. So that's a little rough. But well played.
Smart.
Yep, exactly.
Smart. The tying run is on second base. That was Sophia Estorino. Beautiful hit. I cannot get over that. If they have an MVP, I think they should go for that hit.
Exactly. Well, looks
Next
like
we have
got
Danny B.
Danny B. All right, let's see if she can pull it out.
She'll take strike 1.
All right, strike 1.
1 out in the field. So hopefully, solid hit, bouncer to the second baseman. She bobbles it. Doesn't make the throw to first base. She did a good job of keeping it in front of her, but she could not make the play, did not get the out. So now there's a runner on first and third with 1 out. And we have Olivia Lyshenko up to bat. No, am I saying that wrong?
I think so.
Probably.
I think it's Goylshenko. It's G-O-L-Y. Not Goyle. Goyle? Actually, I said the same thing twice.
Oh my gosh, we're not even on the right person. It's number 9, not number 8. My goodness, what am I doing here? Emily's up to bat. My apologies. I take responsibility for that one.
Oh.
Swing and a miss.
Advance
Foul
that-
ball. She's got a piece of it. She's looking a little stressed. She's got 2 strikes on her now, no balls. Let's see if she can manage a hit here. That would be super beneficial. The tying run is on third base. The go-ahead run is on first. And it'll be a ball away. The winning run takes second base. Good read there.
Yeah, that ball was high and outside, so it was definitely a good pitch to steal on. And now there's no force. Still got 1 out.
She hits it hard,
Runners tag up.
left side.
Oh,
and
that
she
was
didn't
bad
tag.
base running. Oh. Third base runner just took off running. Coach called her back when it was caught. She couldn't tag up in time. Coach is a little frustrated right now.
But they played it safe. But I'm not sure if playing it safe is the right move right now.
Yeah, I'm not thinking that's what Coach wanted her to do just by his reaction.
Yeah. But it happens.
Yeah, I think she was just thinking score and just wasn't thinking about
Tagging
Tagging
up
up.
and had to go back. So if you didn't know, if you're on base and there's a pop fly to anyone in the field and you're on base, you have to go back to the base that you were on when they catch it or until after they catch it before you can advance to the next base, if that makes sense.
that is correct.
So that's what just happened. But she didn't realize that it was caught, so she was too late getting back to third base
Correct.
in order to tag up.
That was a rough swing for Olivia. She wasn't sure if she wanted that one or not.
Yeah, so the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. We got 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Tying run on third base, winning run on second. There's got to be a lot of pressure on Olivia right now. She fouls it off.
a good
She's doing
cut.
a great job of staying alive in this at bat. Sammy Pierce is still our pitcher for Stateline Fury. She's done a great job so far. She's got a lot of spin on her ball. She's got a lot of power. And ball inside. That was a little close for
That was a little
comfort.
close, yep.
Count is 2-2. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Let's see. She ground her to third base. They get her out at first. Run does not score, so Stateline is winning, and it looks like they call the game.
Yep. All right. Well, that was a great game by Stateline, and Huntley almost came back and won that one. They definitely had them a little bit nervous.
Yeah. They definitely had a fighting shot. I feel like both teams gave it their all. Both teams are very, very aggressive at the plate, and it paid off for Stateline that they came in with a lot of new energy. It was just unfortunate that Huntley had 2 back-to-back games and that they seemed a little bit wore out from the game before, which isn't an easy thing to do. So
Exactly. All right.
the final is Stateline has 3, and the Raiders have 2 because that run did not score on the last one. But to end it off, once again, I'm Addison Tenorella, and I have
Kim Tinarella with your mom.
my mom.
All right. And for Beacon Academy,
We will see you tomorrow at the
Alright.
next game. Bye-bye.